Welcome back to another episode of Canadian Stacking. Today I'm at the river. It's much lower now. I could stand actually in the riverbank. Here's one of our guides. This guy here, his name's David. David, wave hello. Yeah, so this is David here. He's our safety kayaker on the river. I wanted to thank everybody for coming out last night to last night's giveaway. It was a great time. We had a bunch of people in there. I can't thank everybody enough for showing up. It turns out that I guess I got a couple of YouTube subscribers that really like what I do, and they've offered to give me some silver to give away in an upcoming video. So when that shows up, I'll let you guys all know about the upcoming giveaway. I don't have too much to touch base on. We're super busy on weekends, and like I said yesterday, I didn't get time to do anything, but I did want to talk about one preparedness item I think everybody should have, not for prepping for, like a grid down event, but for prepping for a problem in your life when you're out driving around and you break down in the middle of nowhere, or you're hiking in the woods, or you're out hunting and you get lost. I don't know if any of you know what this is, but this is a Zoleo device. All of our trips are equipped with one of these. These are a first responder tool. They are amazing. They hook up to your cell phone. You can send satellite messages. They don't have the cost and the fee of regular satellite phones. It has an emergency button right here. You push this button and everything within probably whatever distance away is the nearest airport is coming to you. Helicopters, all the things, but you don't want to push this button. That is the $15,000 touch right there. But if you're trapped after a bear mauling in the woods and you're alive and you get to your phone and you get to your bag and you're able to crack out your Zoleo, you can push this with one finger and save your life. We use this all the time. We've never had to push the button in the company, but we do send messages to our first responder team. David here, he is a professional kayaker and raft guide. He's from England. He's an awesome guy. He works on our team. He's prepared to above the industry standard. I work with a bunch of guides that are amazing out in the woods, and we literally send people on amazing adventure trips. This is what I do aside from stacking my silver or doing prepping. I'm working on the river all the time, and I'm the real deal when it comes to talking about outdoor preparedness. I do it every day. I do it for a living. It's my job. I can talk about, if you guys want, I can talk about ropes. I can talk about safety equipment. I can talk about how to prep and trip plan, like a trip out into the woods for up to a month. I can teach all that online. If you guys really want me to get into the prepping aspect of this, leave a comment down below. Let me know that you want to hear me talk more. I can crack out some of the safety gear. I can go over how to prep for a long distance canoe trip. I can do all that stuff if you guys would like. And I'd be more than happy to do that if you'd like an off-topic video every now and again that's not finance related, not related to silver, and not related to the doom and gloom around the world. But if you'd like to know how to actually get out in the wilderness and do stuff and get into remote locations and get out, I'd be more than happy to do some basic entry-level videos. I also have some great contacts in the wilderness world up here in Canada, so if you ever want to do a canoe trip, a rafting trip, a hiking trip, a biking trip, any of that in the Ottawa region, just pop me a comment in the YouTube channel, and I'll get you in touch with the right people who can make your trip go amazing. We can also supply you with guys like Dave here who know their stuff, and we'll be more than happy to facilitate a trip for you too if you want someone like that on board. I'm not selling you anything. I'm just offering a little bit of help if you want it and point you in the right direction to people that know what they're doing. I myself work for this company. I am not the owner of the company, but I am heavily invested in it, not financially, but emotionally and spiritually. This is my mojo. This is where I go. This is how I roll. This is part of my life, and I'm happy to share it with you guys. So like I was saying, when I did my videos a couple of weeks ago, the water level was so high, this big rock in the middle of the river right there was completely underwater by 10 feet. And the water was right up the riverbank. This is where I used to cross over to make my videos earlier. I had to do a little bit of a portage upriver. The creek would run right down here. This is all that's left of it now. But we're almost down to our base water level. We're still sitting at about a 3.5. Our base water level obviously is 0. But as the water goes out, I tend to swim in here and screw around and just try to have a good time, because the trips get slower as the water gets lower. That kind of rhymes, so that was kind of cool. But anyways, as always, keep your thumb to the sky, keep stacking, and have an amazing day. Until next time, Canadian Stacker out.